2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Knot Championship is about to begin. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group.
Hey Luke and Rich, I'm looking forward to treading the fairways again with these two because they were absolute fire the first time round, and I have a feeling that after their exchanges on social media, it'll be even more spicy out here.
Well, we've got an exciting match coming your way, so stick around and let's see who wins it. Good looking shot this. What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
And from around 135 yards.
A wonderful shot and a chance for birdie here on the first.
And they've been rolling the ball great today. Another great look.
Ouch, that hurts. And this one is for his par. Well, that's a no-fuss par to get the round underway, Rich.
Very nice par indeed. Very solid hole play.
He finds himself in a share of 10th place. And this is a lovely time of the broadcast to head down to our man on the ground, John McCarthy, who's been striding the fairways all week. What are we in for at Huckleberry Country Club?
Well, Luke, we are in the forest this week. We've got a nice inland course here at Huckleberry Country Club. That being said, there is room if you should miss the fairways. The forest doesn't really creep in like it does on some of the other courses on tour. The fairways tend to pinch in at the landing area quite a bit. Almost always a bunker combined with this pinching in of the fairway. So off the tee, got to be careful. Look out for the fifth hole, par 3 at almost 250 yards from the back tees. It's a monster. Things get more dramatic as you start the back 9 here. We have a big lake that starts to come into play on holes 11 and 12. Lots of different things to worry about on this course, but I think the players out there are going to have some fun with it this week. Let's see what happens.
This would be a great par putt if he can make this. If it's up, it could be in. Now let's switch our focus to Colin Morikawa.
He's trying to pull ahead in this group rivalry. Let's see what happens.
And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard. Oh, so close. And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks. Let's see what happens here at the third hole. Do you like the view from where you're standing, Henny?
They can't quite see the green here, Luke, because it's elevated, it's much higher. They're definitely going to have to club up.
Opting for the 3-wood.
Yeah, this one just swerving the green to the right-hand side.
I know it hasn't come up exactly how they imagine in their mind, Rich, but you've got to like that play. What's in front of them, Henny?
This one will run uphill.
Tracking. Yeah, nice mid-range birdie putt, that one. Now over to Colin Morikawa.
He's just coming off a drop shot on that last hole.
Let's take a look at Colin Morikawa. Wow, what a save.
And look out, guys, this rivalry looks like it's going to get pretty interesting today as he's making up some ground on his playing partner.
This hole here is a par 4.
That one was fired out of a cannon.
Second shot here on the 4th. Yeah, that one's looking good. That was special.
This one here, this is for back-to-back birdies, moving him in the right direction.
Trying to get to 2 under with this putt.
This for back-to-back birdies.
The putt drops, and that's back-to-back birdies. And that will take him to 2 under. Our leader is up by 4 shots now. Here we are at the 5th hole. Opting for the 5-wood. How close was that to going in the hole? Great shot. Not a bad approach, that one. Not quite inside the birdie range, but you never know. Hole a long one. Still counts. Putting for birdie.
Rolling end to end, this looking nice.
Beautiful shot.
Unreal display this week with that wand.
Now let's switch our focus to Colin Morikawa.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Oh, Rich, how good is that? That's incredible. And that'll be a big boost to his standings on the leaderboard. Well, that's got to have some impact on the scoreboard. Let's take a look. Patrick Cantlay currently in the lead. Time to tee off at the 6th. That one's heading down Broadway. Second shot here on the 6th.
This one's going to the right.
Left yourself an opportunity. A lot on the line here. This putt for a share of top spot. Oh, just missed. And that should secure the par on this one. Just one off the lead after that hole. Here at the Huckleberry Country Club, the 7th hole is a good par 4, measuring just under 450 yards.
Luke, with water down the right-hand side, most players are going to be taking a driver out and bailing down the left-hand side. Maybe something less to avoid that fairway bunker down there. Still a fairly generous fairway. From there, second shot plays downhill, about a half a club. Generous sized green, bunkers kind of dotting all sides of it, but not overly difficult. I think you see a fair amount of birdies here.
Choosing the 9-iron here. Good sounding strike, that one. Gee, I think they've got the handle of this game, Rich. Fairways and greens.
It has been fantastic to watch all week long. This player is dialed in.
If that's the right pace, this should drop. Oh, a 12-footer. Love to make a few of these today. Get excited. This could go in. That's frustrating. An opportunity to make their par. Patrick Cantlay is at the top of the leaderboard with a 1-stroke lead. We have a par 3 on this one. Looks to have opted for the 8-iron. That's just inside the range. Still a fair way away from the hole here. Time to make a long putt.
This is what they have left for birdie here.
Come on, ball. Don't deny him.
That's a lovely stroke. Had eyes for the hole the whole way. And with that, he'll move to 4 under par. Some lovely momentum for this player, moving up the leaderboard. Teeing off here at the 9th hole. Well played, mate. And Henny, what's he looking at here?
They're setting up this next shot into quite an elevated green, Luke.
Opting for the hybrid, I think. Yeah, disappointing not to find the surface, Rich, but I like that play.
It was going to take 2 mighty lashes to get there. However, they've left themselves in prime position.
And here we are with their 4th. He shares top spot. That's a touch of class. Terrific little chip.
Judging it beautifully.
Putting for a par here. Now over to Colin Morikawa.
Yeah, he needs to press on that gas pedal. He's 2 strokes back from his rival.
Wow, from a dodgy lie, Rich. How special was that?
Out of the rough, into the hole. Thank you very much.
And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks. This is an exciting position, isn't it, Rich? Tied for the lead as we enter the back 9.
Yeah, good spot, isn't it? I got to say, I'd rather be in the lead or tied for the lead than in the chasing pack. Gives you just a little margin of error should you have one, but I got to say, this player is awfully solid.
Taking aim from around 190 yards here. Currently tied for the lead. That might be one club too many.
Nicely done.
What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Yeah, nice little 25-footer here from him. Outside chance, so it'll be good to hole.
This one looking really good.
Ooh. Lining up the birdie putt here. Mark it down. That's birdie number 5. And with that, he'll move to 5 under par. And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that. This one looks to be headed towards the fairway. From around 120 yards here. Currently in the lead by a shot. Didn't quite strike that as cleanly as they would have hoped.
Not taking enough club to get it there.
Just 9 feet remaining to the hole.
This is huge for momentum. Gotta try and hold this. This for par.
This looks good. And in it goes for the par. Now let's switch our focus to Colin Morikawa.
He's currently in 3rd place.
Let's see if we can get this one up and down for par. Ooh, that almost went down. So after that effort, let's take a look at the leaderboard. And after that hole, leading Patrick Cantlay by a stroke. Teeing off now on this par 3. And choosing the 8-iron here.
I think he's got playing partner Colin Morikawa looking a little nervous after that shot.
Sadly, in the sand, but a chance to make up for the error. Oh, stop it. What a way to make your par.
What an outstanding bunker shot. What a play. Great shot. Nicely done.
Oh, this will be good for the momentum. Let's make this birdie putt.
Their short game today has been absolutely sublime fun to watch.
And he just keeps putting a gap on the rest of the field. What a putt to hole. And that will take him to 6 under. And now that finds him in 1st place. This hole's a tough 2-shotter, a long par 4. Penny, what have they got in front of them here?
I can see the 125-yard marker just nearby.
Going with the 8-iron here. Pay attention, folks. That's how you play golf. Oh, these are good for the momentum, these ones, right on 8 feet.
This is their look at birdie.
Oh, what a round this is. 7 birdies today.
Back-to-back birdies moving the right direction there, Luke.
Now over to Colin Morikawa.
He's sitting there just in 3rd place.
This one looks to be on a pretty good line.
That was a beauty, right against the hole. And how did that shot impact the score? Let's have a look at the leaderboard. Our leader is currently enjoying a 4-stroke advantage. Let's begin the 14th. Tee shot is looking good here. Going with the hybrid. Oh, I like that strike. This one's heading well towards the green. That's inside the house of opportunity. 20 feet to the cup. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? Just 3 feet to go to the hole. Don't miss this. They can be costly. Leading by 5 shots after that. Always positive coming off a birdie. Let's see what happens here. Yeah, that one will play. Second shot here on the 15th. Yeah, not a bad shot, that one. Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
They've just got to focus on hitting the back of the cup, guys. This is up the hill, bit of extra juice needed.
Okay, steady now. That'll sting a bit. Five feet coming up to the cup. Ooh, nice line. And the putt drops now at 8 under, heading down the stretch.
Seemingly an insurmountable lead with just 4 to play. Gotta like his position.
Our leader is out in front by a whopping 5 strokes.
3 holes remaining, Luke. This is getting awfully fun.
Well, that's right out of the top draw. A great shot from our leader. Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge. Oh, this one's right down the pipe. Oh, what a shot by our leader.
Well, the practice is paying off here, Luke. This player is relentless.
Scorecard filled with threes never hurts. Good putt to make this. Oh, that's a ripper.
Before this putt was hit, they looked their playing partner in the eye and gave a signal. That was mean, but fair.
Just didn't drop. And this putt coming up for his par. Currently 8 under for the round.
2 holes to go, Luke. I know who I like.
Birdies aren't the order of the day here at the Huckleberry Country Club. It's a good par 3, measuring 207 from the back tees. Just hitting the greens, a good start, Rich.
It really is. I love how this green is designed, though, in this long par 3. Everything works back towards the center. It's all about distance control with this tee shot, Luke. If you hit it the right distance, I promise you're going to have a really good opportunity to make a deuce.
And he's down there. You got to read.
Setting up this putt 11 feet from the cup. Oh, that was such a good stroke.
And down it goes. And looking at the standings now, and they're currently in first place, ahead of Tiger Woods, who's second. Well, this is when the adrenaline really starts to kick in. Leading the tournament with the final hole to play. Good luck. That's tidy. Time for the second shot on the 18th. This one needs to kick left. Well, you can see why he's leading. That was a shot of high caliber.
I tell you, you just dream about days like today. Greens and regulation, spot on all day. Awesome.
Well, there you have it. What a wonderful victory, Rich.
Backing up the Brinks truck once again this week. Filling it up.
Rich, there are some victories that stand out in your mind, and this one for me seems to be like that. That was a high-quality performance under all that duress.
They played well when the pressure was at its greatest. I have to say, getting the job done with that amount of pressure on them, it was awesome.
Well, that just about concludes our coverage. I'm Luke Elvey, and on behalf of Rich Beam, plus all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, it's good night for now. 2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is proud to bring you the first stop of the FedEx Cup playoffs. Today's coverage of the FedEx St Jude Championship is about to begin. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group.
Thank you, Luke. What a lovely introduction and what a lovely day. I'm very much looking forward to strolling the fairways alongside these two players. They have been at each other, let me tell you. There's been a little bit of banter on social media back and forth in the lead up to this match. They have a bone to pick. They have a bee in their bonnet, and it's all going to be settled out on this golf course today.
Well, it will be interesting to keep an eye on this one right throughout this event. The approach into the first at TPC Southwind, Rich, played uphill to a challenging green.
Back up the hill ever so slightly. When the pin is on the back portion of the green, it's hard to get it close, but anywhere on the front part of the green, you can get it close and make birdie.
Oh, well played.
Oh! This little beauty. Nice touch. Yes, sir. Gets it to go. Thank you.
Currently 1 under for the tournament. The second at TPC Southwind presents the first real birdie chance. Just a short par 4 playing 401 yards. That was a bit of a miscue.
Oh, look at that. The wind just wreaking havoc with that shot. Disappointing.
Henny, how bad is this lie?
This is perfect. They can make great contact. You couldn't ask for a better sand lie here.
Yikes!
Let's catch up with the current proceedings. And here we are with the third shot. What a shot.
Oh! Like it. Good stuff.
Currently 2 under for the event. The third hole at TPC Southwind's a strong par 5 measuring over 550 yards from the back tees. A bit of water comes into play here on the second shot, so be mindful of where you leave your approach. Yeah, give yourself a pat on the back. From about 200 yards out.
Wind moving the golf ball left to right.
Going with the 5-iron here. Well, this should be unpredictable. He hit that pretty loose. Yep, that's a water ball. Playing their 4th shot.
Puff of breeze moving this golf ball left to right.
Now that's heading further left than they wanted, I think. That's not what they were looking for.
Oh, as we can see there, the wind definitely affecting that shot.
Gee,
3 for 3!
Rich.
All over the parking lot, but a chip in for par saves the day.
Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard after that effort. The The fourth hole here at TPC Southwind is the first par 3 on the course, and it measures just under 200 yards. Just avoid the penalty area to the left.
This one heading towards the green.
This wind really starting to get up. That was well managed.
Even for the day, in a share of 8th position. Oh, what a touch of class. Holds it from the sand. Okay, let's get back to the action. Sadly hasn't made a putt all day. Hopefully that can change here. Ouch, that hurts.
Just a short putt remaining here.
And finds himself in a share of the lead. The 5th at TPC Southwind is a long par 4 measuring 485 yards. It requires a good strong drive to avoid the bunker on the left and then an accurate approach into this green. Sitting at 2 under.
Currently tied atop the leaderboard.
Looks to be going with the 5-iron. Well played.
Now switching our focus to Lydia Ko.
She's got some work to do. She's 2 strokes behind so far.
Oh, I thought that one was going in. And back to the play, shall we? Well, Rich, from where I'm sitting, this looks makeable. Do you agree?
Luke, I gotta say, I don't like their chances. I have been wrong once before, but I really can't remember when that was.
Hey, nice looking line. And there it is. And that will take him to 3 under. And after that hole, he's no longer sharing top spot. He's at the summit all alone. The strategy at the 6th here at TPC Southwind on this par 4, measuring just under 450 yards from the tips, is to position your drive from the tee to give a clear shot into this green. Yeah, this is a quality looking shot, this one. That should find the short stuff. Henny, what's the player facing here?
This is looking around 115 yards out.
Opting for the 9-iron. Well, that's well judged. Hole high, right inside the range.
And this one for back-to-back birdies.
What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Just got to use the touch of a feather. Barely has to blow on it. This is just downhill.
It's tracking. Nice one. 4th birdie of the day. That's a momentum maker, isn't it?
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going. The 7th at TPC Southwind's a strong par 4 measuring 482 yards from the back tee. A big clump of trees on the left and the one on the right is to be avoided off the tee. Also, a good angle to attack this green is from the left half of this fairway with a huge greenside tree that also affects any poor approaches. Sitting at 4 under for the day,
Currently in the lead.
Just needs a little bit more of a kick to the right.
And he's safely on the green with that shot. Why don't we catch up with what Lydia Ko's up to?
She's currently trailing her rival. Let's see what happens here.
Well, this one's going right at the flag. That was a top effort, that one. So close to going down. Okay, let's get back to it, shall we? This putt from around 18 feet.
What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie.
Go to your home ball. Go to your home.
That was a gallant attempt.
Putting for a par now.
Now leading by one shot. The 8th hole at TPC Southwind is a really nice short par 3 measuring just 164 yards. This green has been recently contoured, so accuracy or distance control off the tee is paramount. Bit disappointing, that one. Well, a lovely opportunity to save par here. Oh, terrific. What an effort. And there's no movement on the leaderboard after that hole. The finishing hole on the front nine here at TPC Southwind plays downhill towards a dogleg right. There's a big body of water, the short front left of this green, so make sure you've got enough club to reach the surface.
Nailed it.
That's a good-looking shot there. And Henny, what's he looking at here?
He's about 155 from this hole location. He really got that one out there. Fantastic drive.
Oh, that's well played. And a chance for birdie here at the 9th.
Now switching our focus to Lydia Ko.
She's currently in 3rd place. I can't believe this. Is this going to go in?
Fair effort. Trying to get to 5 under with this putt.
Surely it's going to.
Always nice to hold those for a birdie. And that will take him to 5 under. Well, Rich, this is the pivotal final 9 coming up, and the players perfectly positioned. They've given themselves a chance.
Luke, so far, it's been entertaining watching these two go head-to-head. Not too sure exactly how this is going to play out, but so far, so good. Love watching these two compete.
Where will this one end up? Well, that's a handy shot. And what are we looking at here, Henny?
Setting up here from about 155.
Chosen the pitching wedge here.
Oh, this is on a fantastic line. Is it the right distance?
He's looking for an early KO against Lydia after that. Wow, she's on the ropes and maybe down on the canvas if he continues.
And that putt will drop and he'll extend his lead. And that will move him to 6 under par.
Why don't we catch up with what Lydia Ko's up to?
She made bogey, gave one back on the last hole.
Oh, just missed the birdie. That's a shame.
And after that effort, this is how the field is shaping up. Our current leader is up by 3 shots. The par 3 11th at TPC Southwind measures just 162 yards. But looks can be deceiving here. While it looks pretty, it can bite you. Make sure you've got enough club here on approach. Uh-oh, there's water over there. Getting ready to play their third. Currently leading by 3. Not a bad approach. Grab the putter from the caddy. You're dancing. Good mid-range putt, this one. An 18-footer.
Their short game has been very impressive. They've been really sharp today.
Not sure how that putt came up shy.
Tell you what, watch out. This guy's going to be on full tilt here shortly.
The par 4 12th. There's only a short one measuring 406 yards from the tips. But you need to be very accurate off the tee. Avoid that huge water hazard to the right, and that'll give you the best angle into this green. Any drive that's pushed left will make it a difficult approach, and be wary. There's water over the back of this green, which you can't see. Playing from around 110 yards out. He leads the field by a stroke.
This one needs to kick left and kick left hard.
Yeah, nicely played. A chance to move to 5 under par.
Now that's how you roll the rock.
Now switching our focus to Lydia Ko.
She got one back on that last hole.
And this putt is to move into the top 5. It was on a good line. And after that effort, let's take a look at how it stands. Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. The 13th at TPC Southwind is a strong par 4 that plays uphill and a slight dogleg to the right. It requires a big drive up the right half and then a very accurate approach. There's a heavily bunkered green there, so make sure you hit your approach in the right distance. Great shot. From around 140 yards here. He's got a 2-stroke buffer. That should set up another chance. What have they got in front of them here, Henny?
18-footer here is what he's facing. This for a birdie run.
Oh, that's frustrating. And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. Why don't we catch up with what Lydia Ko's up to?
Yeah, she's down, she's behind, her rival's scooting ahead. Let's see what happens.
Oh, that's great. It just missed the hole. Let's take a look at the leaderboard. Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. The 14th at TPC Southwind is one of their signature holes. The par 3 that plays downhill considerably long, around 240 yards, is hit over a big body of water to the right. Fortune favours the brave here. If you need a birdie, go flag hunting. Otherwise, lay up to around 20 feet left. This would be a great up and down from this spot.
That's a well-played chip shot there.
Gotta say, his short game is phenomenal.
An opportunity to make a par here. Good putt, that. He's currently sitting in first place. Accuracy is required at the par 4 15th, just 395 yards off the tee. Players like to lay back to give them their right number into this green. And there's a little creek that meanders through the centre of the fairway here and up to the right side of the green. So make sure your approach is accurate. Oh, well struck. This drive's heading for the fairway in my eyes. Currently -5. Currently in the lead. Going with the 9-iron, I think. That's right out of the copybooks. Exquisite. Now switching our focus to Lydia Ko.
She's trying to pull ahead in this group rivalry. Let's see what happens.
Now that's a good putt to hole any day of the week.
Oh, that's going to add a little fuel to the fire of this group rivalry, guys. Massive putt.
This putt right on 12 feet to the hole.
Little birdie look in here.
This one has eyes for the hole. Well, what a performance. 8 birdies on the card.
And with just a slim lead with 4 holes to go, do they have what it takes to get the job done?
And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard.
3 holes remaining, folks. Hang on to your hats. This is going to be a wild and woolly finish.
That is right down the sprinkler line.
Oh, what a wonderful play. Leading with intent.
Huge tee shot there, Luke. What a display of power.
Looks to be going with the 6-iron. Well, that's beautifully judged. Putting for an eagle. Good looking putt. Moved to 8 under par. Awesome play. Currently in first position.
2 holes to go, Luke. Can they hang on?
The penultimate hole at TPC Southwind is a very strong par 4, measuring 490 yards off the back tees. There is a little creek that runs through the centre of the fairway here, but that only catches the biggest of drives. There's 2 big trees either side that you want to position yourself in the middle of, so then you can hit a clean shot to the green. 2 strong shots required to get onto the surface, and even once you're on the green, par isn't assured.
Needs a little ground help to the left.
Oh, that's outstanding. Another great shot by our leader.
Why don't we catch up with what Lydia Ko's up to?
Coming off a bogey on the last hole.
Looked good for a while, but unable to drop, just inches away.
And a chance to reach 9 under for the championship with this putt.
This is on a stupendous line.
Shame it didn't drop. Pretty good chance here. This one's for par. And down it goes. No movement up or down on the leaderboard for this player. Well, the finishing hole at TPC Southwind is an absolute beauty. There's been some heroic moments like hole-out eagles, and there's been triple bogeys that have cost championships. Your job is to get the ball safely into the fairway here. And if you're not a long driver, don't take on the corner. But if you can, it'll leave you just a short iron in, a chance to seal the victory with a birdie. Well, Rich, I'm being honest, this lie is putrid. Looks to have opted for the 8-iron.
What a shot from the rough. This is gorgeous.
That's not the outcome they were after.
Not easy to find the green coming out of the rough.
A chance here to snatch the title if this chip drops. And with this putt, he will win the event.
So far, so good.
Hold it. That's another victory. Hats off to them.
Fantastic week, Luke. A well-deserved win. This player was on top of their game the entire week. Congratulations.
That's stepping up at the right time, Rich. Getting a victory in the FedEx Cup playoffs.
This is where it pays to perform. FedEx Cup wins, playoff wins, massive accomplishment. Good job.
On behalf of myself, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, thanks for tuning in, and see you next time. 2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is delighted to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the BMW Championship is about to begin. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group today.
Hey guys, yeah, I'm really looking forward to seeing these two go at it again. It was a great rivalry first time round, and now, more so than ever, they're going to want to beat each other.
Certainly excited to seeing this one. Strap yourselves in. Left nothing in the tank on that one. That was pummeled. And inside the red zone, around 110 yards to go. Well, that's a lovely approach and sets up a birdie opportunity here at the first.
And a fantastic look upcoming.
12 feet to the cup coming up.
He's staring down a birdie putt here.
Like the look of this one. Oh, so close. He's currently tied for fourth. And Rich, the second hole in play for the championship is a little different than the round in the members face. It's the 13th on the card. Take us through it.
It is. It's a very strong par 3, just over 210 yards. But this green is very deep, so it wouldn't surprise me to see this hole playing somewhere over the 225-yard mark. It's very narrow, very long, and very difficult.
Let's go to Jon Rahm.
He's sitting there in the rankings at fourth.
A wonderful shot and a chance for birdie here at the second. Okay, time to return to the action. All right, Henny. What's he got in front of him here with this putt?
The perfect leave. Uphill, can be firm.
Ooh. A par putt on the table. You've finished your work on that hole. Let's take a look at the next one.
So, no movement on the leaderboard there, remaining at even overall. Might get caught up in the brush here.
Not really what they were hoping for there.
Time for the second shot into the third. Right up in the canopy of the trees. And here we are with the third shot. Looks to be going with a hybrid here. That's the right option. Put it back in play. Time now for the fourth shot. Nicely done. This is a par putt. And with that, he'll stay right there at even par. Reach the fourth hole, a relatively short par 4.
At 400 yards, yes, Luke. Big hitters once again can take the fairway bunkers out of play. Second shot, again, will be uphill to a ginormous green.
Oh, well done. Going with the pitching wedge here.
This one heading to the bunker.
And that was a bit of a misfire.
And coming up well short.
Whew. Nice little sand shot there. Came real close. He has this putt to save his par. We'll now move over to Jon Rahm.
He's currently in 4th place.
Getting ready to play their 3rd. What a shot! Almost went in the bucket. So after that effort, this is what the leaderboard looks like. Rich, we head to the 5th on the property, and we really need to position our tee shots here, don't we?
We do. This is a very interesting, cool hole, Luke. This is kind of like a fairway and then second shot green and not much else out there that you really want any part of. Miss the fairway bunker down the left-hand side. Don't hit it in there because you're going to make at least 5, if not worse. Yeah, that'll work. That's fine.
Playing from 110 yards out. 2 strokes off the lead. Good shot there. High pressure moment here. This for a share of the lead. Ooh, a little bit of a rush of blood by the looks of it. Right on 4 feet. Should make this one. Oh, so close. Putting for bogey here. Let's go to Jon Rahm.
Oh, he's out in front here in this rivalry, but can he stay that way?
Oh. Had a good lie in the bunker, but still, that was some kind of talent.
And let's see what that shot did to the leaderboard. Rich, the 6th hole's a par 4 measuring under 400 yards, but there's still plenty of focus needed here.
It's just a straightaway hole, Luke. A lot of players can go ahead and take a long iron and just wedge it on from there. I still think, though, the big hitters are going to give it a run and just take out the driver and whip it on up there.
Oh, good drive. That one should find the fairway. Time for the second shot here at the 6th.
Well, I'm pretty sure he's supposed to be nervous playing Jon Rahm, but it doesn't appear that way after this approach shot.
This putt coming up is for birdie.
They've got this to get into a tie with Rahm.
And you'll be proud of that one. Good way to bounce back from the bogey at the last.
Well, that's a lovely way to make a move into the top 5. And with that now, back to level par. Teeing off here at the 7th.
Luke, coming off a birdie at the last hole, this player finally is making something happen. Looking forward to the next hole, but danger lurks if they're not careful.
Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. Hoping for a bounce here, preferably to the left. Not a bad approach. He'll be putting. We'll now move over to Jon Rahm.
It's been neck and neck. He's actually tied with his rival. This is tough. Can he do it?
Let's return to live play now.
What's in front of them, Henny, with this putt?
He's got to be careful this doesn't get away from him here. This is downhill.
Looking really good.
Oh, that's a sensational putt to make. And what about the glimpse they just gave their rival? Come and catch me now.
Currently 1 under for the event. This hole is a par 4. Well struck. Taking aim from about 170 yards.
He's currently tied for the lead.
This one's heading towards the cabbage.
Oh, that was pure. Setting up miles from the hole. Get in. Okay, steady now. Well, this would be a good one to make. It's for par. And after that performance, they'll stay right where they are in the standings. The finishing hole on the outward half, the 9th, another good par 4.
It is, Luke. The fairway pinches in significantly where those bunkers come into play, both right and left. Second shot, slightly uphill to once again one of the largest greens on the golf course.
From around 180 yards out. He shares the lead.
And choosing the 8-iron here. See if he can get that one to come back to the left a little. Well, that certainly makes putting a lot easier when you can hit a shot like that.
Already had a few birdies today. This for another.
Let's catch up with Jon Rahm.
Oh, almost went in. Lovely effort, that. Let's get back to it, shall we? A chance to move to a couple under the card with this putt.
This is their look at birdie.
Gee, that had a chance, didn't it? Well, Rich, this is a great position to be in. Tied in top spot as we head into the back 9.
Well, this is what you practiced for, isn't it? You want to be in the lead, up near the lead, going into the final 9 holes of an event to see if you can win it. Let's see how well they've practiced and if it can pay off.
And Henny, what are you seeing down there?
Yeah, he's looking at maybe a little over 130 to the pin.
Going with the 8-iron here. A wonderful shot and a chance for birdie here on the 10th.
Nearly doesn't get any better than that. Amazing shot.
Let's go to Jon Rahm.
He's 2 strokes behind his rival this week.
Ooh, that was bang on target. It's just about 3 feet away. well holed. Let's move on. And with it, he'll move to a couple under par. And that makes him tied for first. Teeing off here at the 11th. That was wonderfully done. From around 170 yards here, he shares top spot. Oh, this has been a ball striking clinic. Another green in regulation.
Another green in regulation. This is an absolute clinic.
What an opportunity to make a birdie.
What a putt. Started this perfectly.
Oh, just missed.
Just a tiny putt is all that remains.
Currently a couple under for the round. Some strong holes on the inward half of this golf course, Rich, but there's no one longer than the 12th, the par 5.
There is not. It is absolute bombs away off the tee shot for these players. They can get it up and over a small rise. The ball will chase down and give them a thought. A thought, will they try and reach this 630-yard par 5 with the water in front? No thanks, I'm laying up, and I never say that.
And here we are with the third shot.
Currently tied for the lead. Should find the green.
Oh, that's a great approach shot. 8 feet to the cup. Ooh, right by the hole. Putting for par. Those are the kind of putts the best in the world make with monotonous regularity.
We'll now move over to Jon Rahm.
Yeah, he just made bogey on that last one.
Let's take a look at the current standings.
Unfortunately, moving down the leaderboard, that's not the direction to be heading. Let's see what happens here at the 13th. Trying to get to 2 under with this putt.
Well, that's a bit disappointing.
This putt just 5 feet away from the hole. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? Good chance this one. Right on 6 feet.
This looks like it's got the speed and the line.
And that ensures that he's back to even par now. Welcome to this par 5 hole.
Coming off of a bogey, looking for a birdie.
Good shot there, Beamer. Second shot here on the 14th. This one looks to be slightly offline here. I know, Rich, that is a player after your heart.
Couldn't come at a more opportune time as well. Currently 2 back. Make the eagle, tie for the lead.
Ouch, that hurts. That's disappointing. 9 feet to the cup.
What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie.
Putt is underway.
Steady on. The only good thing about 3 putting for par is you don't drop a shot. Let's go to Jon Rahm.
He's just coming off a drop shot on that last hole.
Oh, how good was that?
That was spectacular, Luke. Great work. Great shot.
The 15th for the tournament is the 17th on the golf course, Rich, a long par 3.
It is just over 220 yards to a heart-shaped green, but I can promise you, Luke, there is nothing lovely about this hole. It is strong. There's water left that you want no part of. You bail out to the right, you're in the bunkers. I'm going to take 3 and move on to the next.
Terrific shot into the 15th and a chance for birdie. We'll now move over to Jon Rahm.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
This has eyes for the hole. Was on a good line. Chance to get one under the card with this putt. This one's tracking. Now just 2 strokes off the lead, heading down the stretch.
And they're going to have to really focus in here to try and chase down that leader.
Trailing by a couple of strokes now. Decisions to be made off the tee here, Rich, at the 16th hole.
At just under 400 yards, Luke, I just don't see most players taking out driver and giving it a go. Just hit an iron, short left of that fairway bunker, wedge it on, make your birdie.
Attaboy, good shot. Come on, get a good bounce to the left. Oh, stop it. What a shot.
Birdie at the last. This for another.
I don't mind the look of this. And down it goes. So that's back-to-back birdies.
2 in a row there, Luke. Getting their groove on.
Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead.
I tell you what, inching closer to that top spot on the leaderboard, things are definitely heating up.
Needs to make a move soon. Not bad. Second shot here on the 17th. This looks to be hit pretty well from where I'm standing. A wonderful shot here at the 17th and a chance for birdie. Let's go to Jon Rahm.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Very crafty, that shot.
Just eyeballing that one, trying to make it.
A great opportunity here for him to drop this putt and get closer to the lead.
I really hope this one drops for him.
Yeah, this is looking nice.
Yeah, you like the look of that right off the blade. And with that, he'll move to 3 under par. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. And the finishing hole at the south course of Wilmington's famous country club Ridge, a really good par 4.
Just over 440 yards. The bunker down the right-hand side off the tee is only reachable for the big hitters. Second shot, slightly back up the hill to a 2-tiered green. Distance control is imperative.
Well, they need to stick this close. A birdie would tie them for the lead and force a playoff.
Hope it gets a good kick to the left. That was never really a comfortable shot for them, was it?
Not too sure what happened there. That's a very uncharacteristic mistake.
Big moment here. They can chip this in. We're going to extra holes.
And this putt for a final score of 68. That's all she wrote, folks. His work is done here.
And Henny, I think the takeaway for this player is that they really dominated their rival at this event.
Absolutely, Luke. I think the consolation prize is the way they performed against their rival this week. That should absolutely give them confidence as they prepare for their next event.
Well, another great day of action here at 2K Sports. On behalf of Rich Beam, the entire hard-working folks and team here, I'm Luke Elvey. We look forward to your company next time. .2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is proud to bring you the final stop of the FedEx Cup playoffs.
We're at the Tour Championship. Today's coverage is about to begin.
I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam in the booth. And it's hello to Henny Koyak down on the course, following our featured group.
Hi, Luke and Rich. Looking forward to following these two players again as they reignite their rivalry. I have a feeling we'll be in for some more exciting golf as these two battle it out.
Well, it's certainly a great opportunity for this player to bounce back in this rivalry. Can't wait to see what sort of excitement that these two generate. Oh, that's a high caliber shot. The opening hole, Rich, at Eastlake is not an easy one, is it?
It is not. Second shot plays straight back up the hill, a green that tilts from back to front. Two bunkers on the opening of this green, right and left, pose all sorts of problems.
That is one of the best shots you will see.
Absolutely. In there close. Good look at birdie coming up.
That's making a big statement here today.
Oh, that settles the nerves right there. Great stuff.
And now 4 under for the day. Now on the tee, fresh off a birdie, a great opportunity to build on that momentum. Going with the 6-iron here. Needs this to kick a bit left.
This player showing zero signs of any nerves as they play against their rival and playing partner, Tiger Woods. What a fantastic approach.
Go on, get in the hole. Bit too heavy-handed there. 3 feet to go here to the hole.
This is what they have left for par here.
Well, that hole's behind us. More to play. So no change on the leaderboard for this player after that hole. Teeing off here at the 3rd hole. Nicely done. It's heading to the bunker for sure.
Why don't we catch up with our man in the hot seat, Tiger Woods?
Yeah, he needs to press on that gas pedal. He's 2 strokes back from his rival.
Oh, no one likes a plug lie. Really, just getting it out of the bunker is a big deal here. Well, safer than the surface. Maybe it's time to hole a long-range bomb.
And he needs this to save par.
That was a gallant attempt.
Well, they say a bogey pleases someone. The rest of the field buoyed now after that drop shot by our leader.
Time to face a par 4 now.
No harm, no foul there with that shot.
And he's down there.
Setting up here from about 175 yards. Wow, that one was a fairway splitter.
Looks to have opted for the 8-iron. Oh, golf clap. That's a beauty. Let's see if we can make this big putt for birdie.
That's a great attempt from long range. So close.
Currently at -3 for the round. It's time to step onto the tee here at the 5th. Wow, that was just striped. The lies aren't too bad here in the first cut of rough. Well, they'd love a little bounce to the right here. That was a beauty. Be nice to see this one go down. Let's see if they make it. Oh, so close.
And that should secure the par on this one. Now heading over to Tiger Woods.
He's 2 strokes behind his rival this week.
Wow, that almost went in the hole.
Let's take a look at the leaderboard.
the sixth hole at East Lake Rich, one to get after?
You don't need to be long off the tee, Luke. It's only 525 yards, but the second shot plays straight back up the hill, so a little length helps.
Yeah, you hit a beauty, didn't you? Sitting at 3 under par. They currently share the lead in this one. Seems to have chosen the 3-wood. Not able to find the green in 2, but a bold play.
It was going to take a mighty wallop to get there, but in a good position.
Catch up with what Tiger Woods is up to.
He's currently in 3rd place.
And this putt to move into a share of 1st place. Ooh. No, that's too bad. And now we can take a look at how that play affects the leaderboard. Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. Here we have a long par 4. It's going to take 2 great shots to get on. Well, there's no doubt this player is standing on the tee sky high after making the eagle at the last. Wow, what a shot. Henny, how's that ball lying? It's tough to see from here.
Yeah, this is sitting up nicely. It's not going to cause any troubles.
Choosing the 9-iron here.
Yep, solid connection. This is looking good.
Playing within their comfort zone there.
Outside chance for birdie here, Luke.
Just didn't drop. Didn't quite have the right stuff there. 4 feet to the cup. Yeah, you'll take that. Now 2 shots up after that one. Let's see what happens here at the 8th. Well, on the tee now, coming off a par. Chance to pipe one up the middle. Well, this should be unpredictable. Don't know what you're going to get from the golfing gods here. That's nicely done. Playing this shot from around 220 yards here.
Wind back into their grill. They need to flight this one down.
Handy effort, that one. Why don't we catch up with our man in the hot seat, Tiger Woods?
Coming off a bogey on the last hole.
How close was that to going in the hole? Great shot. Let's catch up with the current proceedings. A good chance to move to 6 under par here.
Little birdie look in here.
Surely it's going to.
Look at him just surging ahead at the top of the leaderboard. And that will take him to 6 under. And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that. And coming off the birdie, they'll be proud of themselves, a chance to keep it rolling. Opting for the hybrid, I think. That wasn't their best approach, Beamer.
Oh, a little shorty Baker on that action there.
What's in front of them, Henny?
Setting up this putt 21 feet from the cup.
That's a fine effort, that one. You always want to putt those ones stone dead. Now heading over to Tiger Woods.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Oh, that one. Oh, my.
Oh, my God!
This is awesome. Check this out. Opens the blade wide up, goes right underneath it, and finds the bottom of the cup. Bravo indeed, sir.
Lovely position for our leader here, Rich. Out in front, but a few holes to go.
Yeah, but I like the position. I like being out in front. That forces the other players to come catch you. I like their position.
It's heading for the fairway. What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
Well, I wouldn't mind hitting the shot, but I wouldn't fancy the walk up here. This is quite uphill.
Didn't quite have the right stuff there.
Oh, the wind wreaks havoc with another golf ball.
A par putt awaits.
And there it is. He sits in first position. Let's see what happens here at the 11th hole. Opting for the 6 iron. That doesn't look good, Rich. Bit too far right for my liking.
That's disappointing.
Wind got that one and took it wayward.
Great touch. Really nicely played.
Love watching this player around the greens.
Why don't we catch up with what Tiger Woods is up to?
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Well played.
Oh, yeah, that's huge. Oh, that celebration, that's a little spicy. I don't know if these two are going to be talking now.
Our leader is enjoying a 3-stroke advantage. Let's see what happens here at the 12th. This shot from 120 yards.
Wind moving right to left on this shot.
This should play.
That's a terrific shot and sets up a birdie opportunity here at the 12th. Looking good. Oh, so close, but an easy par. That was a sensational approach, Rich, but you've got to feel like an opportunity was lost. Teeing off here on the 13th hole.
Nicely done.
Here's a look at Rambo from a moment ago. Let's recap this long-range effort. Nicely holed. Okay, let's get back to the action. And Henny, what kind of a shot are they facing this time?
Yeah, the breeze ruffling their shirt, hitting their back. It's going to be tough to control the distance here. Four against the wind to stick that one.
A chance to move to 6 under the card with this putt. Okay, steady now.
Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
He'll be happy to hold this. 21 foot.
Big chance here. Wonderful shot. Still in the lead now after that hole. We've arrived at a par 4. Yeah, this lies pretty deep here. Opting for the 5-iron. That's it. It's okay. Sitting at 5 under par in their round.
Outright first here.
Oh, that's great. It just missed the hole.
Why don't we catch up with our man in the hot seat, Tiger Woods?
He's sitting there in the rankings at 4th.
Wow.
Obviously dialed in there, but not an easy shot. Super stuff.
Yeah, it's just about 3 feet away.
The putt drops, and we're moving on.
Leading by 3 strokes now.
Let's see what happens here on the 15th. Going with the 5-iron here.
Oh, this would be handy if it could bounce right. Yes, any time you can find the green and have a putt, you'll take it. Oh, good look at a birdie here. Yeah, that looked to be a bit of a misread. Just 3 feet to the cup.
He's got this for his par.
And with that, now at 5 under with a few holes to play.
Yeah, with just a slim lead coming down that stretch, anything can happen.
And there's a lot of pressure on the line, Rich, as we get to the closing holes at Eastlake. And here we are at 16.
Tough tee shot, 454 yards. Deep bunker down the right-hand side. Tee shot plays straight back up the hill. Go ahead and give her a wallop.
Well, there's a very good reason why he's leading this tournament, and that's Exhibit A.
Put every ounce they had into that drive.
There's been some great action out on the course. Let's take a look at this highlight from another person's play. Well, there's been some FedEx Cup champions won and lost around this part of the course.
This is the site of probably one of the greatest finishes in FedEx Championship history. The winner holing his second shot here to claim victory.
Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge.
That could play.
Oh, well played. Into birdie range here at the 16th. This putt of about 7 feet to the hole. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? Well, it was a wonderful approach shot, wasn't it? But unfortunately having to settle for par. And staying right where they were in today's rankings after that.
2 holes to go, Luke. Can they hang on? Let's find out.
Well played, mate. What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
He's got, I'd say, a solid 145 here.
Well, not a bad approach, that one, up onto the green. A couple of putts from there, and that'll be a pretty good hole. Setting up here with a very long putt. The birdie just slides by. Just a short putt remaining here. Now heading over to Tiger Woods.
Yeah, he just made bogey on that last one.
How close was that to going down? So after that effort, let's have a look at the contenders and the pretenders. Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. And after a recent switch of the 9s here at Eastlake, the finishing hole's gone from a tough par 3, Rich, to a really gettable 5.
Go ahead and take out the driver and enjoy this tee shot. It might be difficult, but if you hit it in the fairway, you'll definitely be rewarded by being able to go for it in 2.
Sometimes you hit some good ones, sometimes you hit some bad ones. Going with the hybrid. Getting up and down from here will win in the tournament. Oh, what a time to chip one in here to win the event. Lining up here for a chance to win the tournament. What a putt to make.
It's looking solid.
Well, Rich, that was a fantastic season on tour, no doubt about it. We finally have our FedEx Cup champion.
Luke, this player deserves the FedEx Cup championship. They played exceptional golf all year long, and they showed what they're made of when it mattered the most. Just an incredible accomplishment. Congratulations to this year's FedEx Cup champion.
Well, that'll just about do it. On behalf of Rich Beam, I'm Luke Elving. Thanks for tuning in. Look forward to your company next time.